Hey everyone, welcome back to the ongoing series of the top realtors in Southern Indiana. I'm your esteemed host, Doug Dillon from the Success Mortgage Partners Studios in the hills of Indiana, where we make the loan process fun and easy. Today we have an esteemed guest, Austin Ketcham from Madison, Indiana, and we're going to introduce him today and kind of just go over and see how he does business, how it works for him. So with no further ado, Austin Ketcham, how you doing today?
Pretty good, Doug. I appreciate you having me on here.
No problem. No problem, man. Basically today we're just kind of going to talk about, tell us a little bit about how you got started, how long you've been in the business, and, the areas that you work, that kind of thing.
Sure, absolutely. So I've been doing real estate full time about 2 years now. I was originally born in California. So my family moved out here when I was about 6. I went to Jennings County High School, so I'm familiar with the Jennings County, Jefferson County area. So like I said, I've been doing real estate about 2 years now. I work with Jim Pruett, EXP Realty here in Madison. We have an office down here on Jefferson Street, downtown Madison. I'm just really enjoying it. So
That's awesome. Yeah. And what's cool is in the real estate world, as far as is concerned, 2 years isn't a real long time in the business, but the thing of it is you kind of just hit the ground running. I think that you've had a good mentor, if I understand right. Is that correct?
sure. Absolutely. Yep. And it's one of those things, I think in the 2 years, although like some people might say, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of time, I feel like I've learned more doing it full time in 2 years than, some part-time agents have learned in 6, 7, 8 years of doing business. Like I said, I have 30 years experience sitting 30 feet away from me in Jim. So he's been a great resource for me. And I'm able to, learn a lot from him. So it's a great deal.
That's great. That's great. So we were talking a little earlier before we got on the recording. So you're going to Ivy Tech right now for a business degree that you're talking about. And so with that, are you thinking in the future you're going to have your own, your own brokerage, that kind of thing? Is that kind of what you want to push towards?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of keeping my options open at this point. I'd love to get into more of the real estate investing side of it in the future. And that's originally kind of what I fell in love with is the idea of,
right.
Early retirement, real estate investing, passive income, that sort of thing. And it just kind of led its way to me getting my license and, ending up here. But it's one of those things. I think I'm actually in the National Guard, so it's National
Awesome.
Guard's paying for a majority of the schooling. So it just doesn't make sense not to take advantage of that. And I'm taking some marketing classes, that sort of thing, and just just trying to add extra tools to my tool belt and just kind of expand my knowledge. I'm always trying to learn, always trying to get better. So
yeah. So I mean, and that's a great way to do it. Just always never stop learning. That's the best thing. All the way through. When we're talking about buyers and that kind of thing, what would you tell a buyer out there if they were shopping you and maybe another real estate agent? What kind of sets you apart from maybe somebody else?
Sure, absolutely. Like I said, I'm a little bit younger, but it's one of those things, experience and age don't necessarily go hand in hand, or expertise and age don't necessarily go hand in hand. Just because someone's in the business for a little bit longer, that doesn't necessarily mean that the skill set or the expertise is necessarily there. We have a great team that I work with. We have, obviously Jim's been doing it, plus or minus 30 years. We got a listing coordinator in Sarah. We got a closing coordinator, Robin. We got some people doing marketing. So we just got a great team that works with us and that kind of separates us and from the competition.
That helps a lot. Having a team where you can go out there and you can do what you're good at as far as talking to people, getting people involved, and then you can kind of pass that off to your team. With our company, as far as Success Mortgage Partners, we do the same thing. So we have me and Nathan and Rusty here in the office, and then we have 2 superstar processors that we hand our stuff off, so we can go out and we can get the business kind of like you were talking about, and then pass it off to them and go out, and get more business. And so I think
everyone's got a role, everyone's got a lane.
Yeah,
that just makes this machine just like a smooth running, is real efficient. And we're able to, deliver the best, customer service, to people. It's one of those things, real estate. I mean, you and me are both in the real estate business here,
sure.
But it's actually more of like the people business. So, if you take care of people, you build meaningful relationships with people, and don't focus necessarily on the money. The money's going to come. So, It's one of those things I tell people, I'm in the people business. I sell houses on, as well,
Right.
but it's more of a people business. So.
Yeah. And, I mean, we've talked about that before. I don't look at, if somebody comes in and talks to me about a $50,000 house or a $300,000 house, it doesn't matter to me. And I know it doesn't matter to you as either.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, we want to help that person get what they want. And through building relationships and having that trust with one another, I think that's where that comes from. And I think that you build that within people, and that's a good, definitely a good trait, moving forward in your business.
Sure, absolutely. It's more than a name on a file for you.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Well, I'll tell you what, Austin, we're going to kind of end this up a little bit here. What I'd like to do is I'll go ahead and give you some time to put a little bit of plug in for your company and who you are. You might throw out a phone number there, that kind of thing. Just to let everybody know, we're also on this when we get it all posted. It'll have all of our information. It'll have Austin's information on there as well as ours. And then after Austin's done, I'll kind of finish up and we'll go from there. Okay. So Austin, go ahead and give us your information and we'll go from there then.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Like I said, my name is Austin Ketcham with the Jim Pruett group here. You can find me at austinketcham.com. Shoot me an email, austin@jimpruett.com, or obviously, call or text at any time, 812-592-4986. Whether it's buying, selling, investing, we'd love to help you.
Awesome. Austin is a good guy up in Madison. What counties is that? Do you do Switzerland County as well? Or?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we service Jefferson, Jennings, Switzerland County. And we're starting to make our way a little bit, farther south to, but that's primarily what we're focusing on is Jefferson, Jennings, Switzerland.
Yeah. Beautiful area over there. Madison is definitely I think my favorite town in Indiana. I can't go over there without getting on the river. Just going on the river and just hanging out for a little while. We were just there. My son did senior pictures there this last weekend. So but anyway, I love it down there. I'm Doug Dillon with Success Mortgage Partners, and you'll see all of our contact information. Nathan Soliday is our branch manager here in the office. So you can get a hold of us at any time. Our office number is 812-650-0708. And we'll also have a link on there for if you want to go on there and fill out an application. So we won't, you don't have to rely on memory to get that. We'll have all that information. Austin, I appreciate your time and we wish you the best. And we'll talk to you real soon. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it, Doug. Take care.
All right.